Right, ladies and gents, good and bad news to share. Shall we start with the bad news? So the bad news is this. I was doing some sparring, some boxing, and I'm actually improving. I'm actually getting pretty good at, I wouldn't say pretty good, but I'm improving week by week with my fitness levels and the boxing. Oh, this lady needs helping. 欢迎光临. There we go. And so my sparring partner, I punched them in the stomach, as you do, and my wrist went like that. So luckily it's not broken, but just to be safe, I'm wearing this for the next week, I'd say. So that means no gym, probably. I can do a bit of cardio, but I can't lift anything at the moment. It's a bit annoying. So maybe a thumbnail, we'll see. Ni hao mei so that's the bad news. Any other bad news happening at the moment? I mean, the only other bad news is I've had some clients bail on me, like potential clients, I should say. I had a client that I spoke to today. I was like, yeah, Daniel, let's check in a month's time. I'm like, a month? It's way too long away. So that's the bad news that's happened. Health, this, and then again, it's not broken, it's just sprained, but it's going to take a week or two to get better. The good news, let's start with, maybe I should do that. Maybe, that could be a thumbnail. The good news is, this bottle, okay, very important bottle. So, this is a company, let me show you actually, let's go in this shop. I will show you if they've got them in this. 请问你有没有农夫水在哪里？ I think I'm blind, I can't see it. 不好意思，在哪里？ Can't see it. Oh. So it's a bottle of water that's really cheap in China. It's like 20 RMB. Sorry, it's 2 RMB, not 20 RMB, 2 or 3. 没有 Okay, no problem. 没关系没关系，我拍视频，对，谢谢。Let me try and find another shop. Anyway, it's a water that is about, if it's cheap in China, you can get it for like 2 RMB, let's say 20p. And if you get it more expensive, it can be 3 or 4 RMB, let's say 30, 40p. Now, in the UK, that kind of water is unheard of, right? To have that kind of water. And here, it's pretty standard, but they do a tea range, this Nongfu, they're called Nongfu Spring or Nongfu Shui. And oh, here we go. Let me show you guys this. Here we go. Oh, here it's 1 Kwai 8. Maybe that might be the thumbnail. But yeah, it's 1 Kwai 8, so that's like 1 Kwai Ba, which is yeah, about 20p. About, I've probably got that wrong. Some people in the comments are going to say, oh, that's not how much it is, but anyway. So I've just signed a deal with that water company to promote these teas. So this morning I was filming a video. I've done like a clever British Chinese tea video, which I'm going to post this Sunday. And yeah, they're great companies to deal with. They just paid up front. It's what you want to deal with. You want a company, they're just gonna, here you go, here's the money, let's get on with it. So yeah, and they let me be creative, which is what you want from a brand. You want to be able to be creative, and you know, they actually said to me, don't product place too much. Don't be like, buy this, guangao, advertising. So that's some good news. I've signed a couple more clients recently to help them set up and manage their social media channels here in China, which is great news. My interns, I'll give you guys an update on the interns. So last time, if you saw my previous vlog, I had a bit of a rant, a bit of a moan on, wasn't too happy with the way the interns were performing. Anyway, we had a chat and it went quite well. I was, you know, very diplomatic. The interns were a little bit too honest, to be honest. One of them, I said, do you mind if I ask, like, why haven't you been able to do the work? And she said, yeah, I was playing with my niece. Which I was like, what? So that's the thing, this younger generation, they're honest, right? They're just like, why don't you do the work? Hasn't been my priority. And I had to explain to them, like, when you're doing an internship or any job, you want the boss to feel like you are their priority. By the way, guys, I'm going to recycle this. 是挥手。你好，请问是挥手吗？挥手。Okay, so asking, is it recycling? Oh, there's another bottle. 这是没有垃圾桶。也有I've got another bottle in there. 在这里可以。Okay, 谢谢。So make sure you recycle, guys. So yeah. Anyway, we had a really good chat with the interns, and I really want to keep them. I think they're really good. There's like two of them. They're two friends and they work well together, and they've done some great work for me. They did some translation work for me. They've done little bits of business development for me, a little bit of marketing for me. They've been great, but I'm just looking for that kind of killer business acumen, that going above and beyond, and not just, oh, I only need to work for you 3 hours a day. It's like, well, maybe you need to put in another hour or two here and there just to make sure that you get the job done, right? So anyway, we had a nice chat. I think they've improved slightly, but I've also got to be realistic. Oh, these young interns, that's the point. They are interns. You know, I wasn't 10 years ago when I was an intern. I didn't have the same brain and experience and life skills that I have now. So anyway, that all got sorted. Another really interesting thing is I've signed a little mini partnership with a university in the UK. It's actually the University of Warwick. It's a university I had on my list back in the day that I wanted to go to. I remember going around their campus and I saw, oh, they got a cinema on campus. I was like, wow. Anyway, I'm doing a kind of business project with them, giving young students the opportunity to, you know, just opening up my business. And so I had a chat with a lovely group of, I wouldn't call them intern. It's kind of an internship project, but I'm going to give them a few business tasks to do. So that's going well. What else? It's called, I think it's called the Teamwork Project. So interesting one. And one of the tasks for them is to help me grow the podcast. Now the podcast is scaling now. It's actually going up, which is really great news. So I am delighted because me and my videographer, we've been working our butts off to try and every week, every day, day in, day out, just pushing it one by one, or pushing it through this vlog, or pushing it through my digital channels, LinkedIn or wherever. So we've finally got we've got some traction. We've got some guests coming on. I'm getting more ladies on. I really wanted to get some more women in business that are actually doing cool business here in China. And so that's coming up. I'll be able to share with you guys some more exciting guests coming on. So check out the Panda Profits podcast. it is growing. YouTube and Spotify. Again, the Panda Profits Podcast, because I still get people asking me, what's the name of your podcast? The Panda Profits Podcast. Not hard to find. So, and the other thing about Nongfu, just to go back, is they got a new water. 是新的农夫商，你知道我今天我是网红，我跟他们有合作。你不感兴趣I was just telling the lady I've got a partnership with them. 我今天拍视频，我和他们有合作，我广告他们的水。She's looking at me like, not interested. Anyway, yeah, they got a new water. Anyway, guys, to go back. So things are going well, business-wise, health-wise. Yeah, this has happened, but I don't think I'll be able to go to the gym. Maybe I could do a bit of legs the next few days. But yeah, I haven't seen Mr. Lee for a day or two. My good Chinese friend. I guess 10 years of being in China, he's been the most consistent Chinese friend that I've had. It's only taken me 10 years. But that's the thing, I've got lots of acquaintances in China and lots of business people, but I haven't been able to find that real, I guess, trusted friend. And maybe it takes 10 years, who knows, but I've got to meet up with him probably tomorrow, do a bit of cardio. So what else has been happening? Yeah, content is going well. And yeah, I'm just getting a lot more inquiries now. I've noticed the more content I'm doing, the more inquiries I'm getting. Definitely need to keep producing more content, keep getting things out there. I met up with last weekend. I met up with a very good friend of mine. He's the #1 etiquette coach in China. He teaches you, how to table manners, holding a cup of tea. Etiquette is really important nowadays. Business etiquette, and he teaches that in China. And he does really well. So I met up with him. We had a nice coffee, and just been getting out to a lot more events recently. The issue in China right now is, you can probably see it's still a little bit wet on the floor, but it's a bit of a rainy week this week and next week. And I can't remember what you call that in China. If anyone knows, there's a special period in Shanghai and China when it's like a monsoon season, where literally it's raining every day. It feels like I'm back in Britain. So that's been happening this week, weather-wise. But overall, despite the ups and downs, things have been going well. I've got some more projects coming up which I'll be able to share in due course. But yeah, it's been a really interesting time for my business, because I've done the year now. I'm through the worst of it in the year. It's been tough, but it's supposed to be tough. But I'm definitely a lot happier now. Now I've got my own thing, my own business. I haven't got some boss who, from my experience, most bosses are awful. I rarely have met. I've had a couple maybe in my time, that those nurturing bosses that really look after you and want to do great things. And so once you're your own boss, I made sure that I wasn't going to be like that. I was going to be nurturing to my team, give my team opportunities, and make sure that I get the best out of them, but also they get the best experience. Because if you have an empowered and happy staff, then you're more likely to be productive. But yeah, I do need to get out a bit more. There's lots of events happening in Shanghai at the moment. Lots of great offline events. I'm really happy to see British schools, in particular with my business, they're starting to open up. Oh, that might be a potential. Maybe, we'll see. They're starting to open up to China again, which is really important. I think, bridging that gap. China's now, they've just signed a deal with Australia? Is it Australia and New Zealand? Australia and New Zealand to have the 2-week visa. Look at this dog. The 2-week visa free, which whatever country you're from, have a look right now. China's opened up for some countries. Unfortunately, don't think it's going to be the US and UK. I wish it would. I know they've opened up Ireland, but I think that would really be a game changer. But opening up, so you can come to China for 2 weeks, no visa. And I don't actually know how it works. I should be better versed with that. I have no idea. But you've got to be here on the ground right now. If you really want to understand this place, you've got to come here. You've got to see what's happening. And see how great it is, guys. You know, I wouldn't want to be in the UK right now. I think there's really tough time politically. I feel like people are not happy there. But people are coming out now, like they're happy, they're on the streets. You're seeing a lot more musical artists coming here now. Western artists. You've seen Adam Lambert, Charlie Puth coming here recently on TV shows. That's another trend I'm seeing at the moment. With live streaming. Live streaming is obviously massive here in China, but you're seeing a lot of these big live streamers now. They're moving into TV. Moving away from the live streaming. I'm open to TV opportunities, by the way, guys. I've nearly been on a couple of Chinese TV shows. I was going to be on... there's one called Fei Chong Wu Rao, which used to be popular here in China. It's like a dating show. We have a version in the UK. It used to be called Take Me Out. It's a dating show where a guy comes down in a lift, in an elevator, and there's all these ladies with a buzzer. And they decide whether they want the guy or not. I was going to be on that TV show, but I decided not to. But yeah, there's lots of exciting things happening right now here in China. And it's whether you want to be a part of it. It's really a great time to be here. If your boots on the ground right now, and just job opportunities generally here in China are just very extensive. I wouldn't want to be in the UK right now. Oh. 什么的爱. They're doing a bit of Guangchang Wall. Bit of Guangchang Wall here. There we go. This is the Guangchang Wall. How Cam? 加油! Alright. Hello. 你好. 说你好. 你好. Oh, 你很自信. 你很帅. 哦，是妹妹，哦，不好意思，很漂亮，她跳舞了，哎，不好意思，我不，她可以穿粉色的衣服，我不在这粉色的，OK， 跳舞，哎，B 站 YouTube。你可以看一下，看你的手机，小红书、抖音还是小红书？抖音白德汉，白色的白，道德的德，翰林院的翰，白德汉。
哦，白德汉。他从去了呢，去了呢。
Hello。Hello。你叫什么名？你叫什么名字？你叫什么名字？
中
文。
他叫中国。
中国，他叫中国。真的吗？哦，我叫英国。啊，我走了，很感谢你，拜拜，拜拜。哦，拜拜，拜拜。感谢你的支持，你的关注，谢谢。Oh, guys, it's good to be out. It's good to be out. I forgot about that little Guangchang wall. I joined them one day. You can go check out another vlog that I did. Or I joined that little group of people. So, yeah, what I was saying. There's good and bad news happening right now, but overall it's positive news in my life and the business. And China, come here, guys. Come and check out this great place. I don't need to be... I'm not biased. I'm just telling you how it is here in China. So, book your flights. Anyway, guys, if any of you got any questions, comments about what's been happening, any questions you have for me in the vlog, just let me know. And appreciate all your support. I've had some lovely comments. I've had some mainly positive, some negative. I love the haters as well, because you guys don't realize you're actually putting more engagement on my videos by dropping a comment, so I appreciate that. All publicity is good publicity. And yeah, just appreciate all your support, guys. I'm going to continue doing these, and I've got lots more to share coming up. So, J-O! Oh, okay, 好的。Oh. So guys, drop a comment, like, subscribe, let me know anything else you want to know about what's happening in China. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. 加油，再见，拜拜。